After I uploaded the Blink and You'll Miss It tutorial, a lot of people commented on that video saying that it was helpful for them. And the only other achievement that basically isn't trivial if you have like a YouTube video to help you is sick tricks. There are quite a few little nuances that can make sick tricks easier if you're struggling with it. The three main things that'll help you are, number 1, knowing a fast route. Number 2, knowing that if you Alt F4 quickly, you can get out before your game saves. And number 3 is using save backups if you feel like you don't want to do the run back. If you've done it enough times and you want to remove that from the equation. So first I'm going to show you the setup for the save backups, and then even if you don't want to use save backups, I'll show you the other 2 techniques as well in this video. First thing, when I think saves, I usually think like app data. You know, you can go like % app data %. That takes you to roaming, and then you can go back one, and most of your game saves are going to be in here for a lot of PC games. But it turns out for ENA, I've heard some people say that app data didn't work for them with Dream BBQ. I don't know if it works because I haven't tried it, because I tried a different method which did work for me. So I made this temporary folder in Documents. You can make it wherever you want. I'm going to make a folder called ENA Backups, and I'm going to pin it to my quick access. I'm going to open my C drive in a new window, if I can find the option. And we need to go to Program Files x86, and then, because Steam is a 32-bit app, so it's under x86. Steam, user data, and then that's not my Steam ID, I don't think. You click that number, whatever that is, and then here you want to find the ENA Dream BBQ app ID. It's 2134320. I actually have, this is the only game I've played on this particular Steam account. So we'll open that up, open Remote, Saves, Steam. It's all like just one folder each. It's really easy. Then you have this long number, which is also unique. I don't know what its deal is, so I'm going to obscure it just in case it's something that I don't want leaked. You can see here that I have save 0, save 1. These numbers are like 0, 1, 2 are like programmer speak for 1, 2, 3. So these 0, 1, and then I don't have file 2 on this account. 0, 1, 2 correspond to the saves in this way. And so now I'm going to go into my backups, make a new folder just called backup, and then I'm going to copy all... Actually, I'm not going to copy yet. We're ready to back up now, but I'm not going to copy yet. So we're ready. Let's go ahead and go in game, and I'm just going to show you a fast route on how to get to the core. No, not the core. Yeah, the core quickly. Yeah, because the core is where you do the sick tricks jumps. Like I said, this save here is blank. This is save number 2. So you have 0, 1, 2. I'm going to go into save 2, and I'm just going to show you a fast route to get back to the core if you don't have a core save already. One of the first things we're going to do once we're in game is we're going to... Oh yeah, I already have crosshair on. If you don't have crosshair, it's just options, gameplay at the very top, right there. You want to have the crosshair on. Finally, when you hear the spring, you can skip right there, which is pretty... by hitting escape then Z, like skipping a cutscene. Editor Jim here. I forgot to mention that under options, gameplay, you also want to go down to skip speed and set that to immediate. That's how I'm able to skip by just hitting escape and then tapping Z. It removes the need to hold Z down. So yeah, make sure that's set to immediate if you want to be able to skip cutscenes fast like I do. Same here, just escape Z, escape Z. So first thing we have to do is the ground clip skip. You stand this little red spot right here. You'll find this group of 3 mountains. You just point at the little thing right there, take your hand off your mouse, walk over here, and then we're going to hold A, S, and Control. You'll fall through. You need to use a little bit of air control to land on this little bridge. This takes you to the end of the maze, which is where the little gift shop is. We're not going to take that. We're going to take the garbage can. And now from here, you can actually jump across here to use the bridge skip to take the ascension route. But and that is maybe less monotonous than running the extinction for some people. But it's a difficult jump, so we're going to take the cab. So from here you can proceed like normal and go and witness the building falling. But you can skip that by just jumping on this door right here. And then usually it's easier for me if I jump then hit W. I can get on top of the taxi and get up here. Just saving a little bit of running over there, watching the cutscene and all that fun stuff. There we go. Took a little doing, but we got it. Click through this. As soon as you click pay with body, you can skip. I'm going to run left. I don't know what the optimal path is. I just know the path that I usually take. When it opens up this way, that's the brown area, so I don't go that way. I just keep going until the next time there are two. That's when you get, like, Tasky Maiden and the little, like, Common Rider Bullhead guy. Yeah, here he is. I think Tasky's over on the right. Yeah. This is the route that I usually take, is just this guy. There might be a faster way, but I never bothered to look it up. Once we're in here, you want to go straight first, and then the way that I solved it the first time is you have to like move you hear it coming out of the left ear, right ear. That's how I know it's this way. I realize there's a faster way though, where if you look at the eyes, you can see that they're slow, except for the correct path is moving fast. And that's your cue. So, fast eyes here. And fast eyes ahead. And here. Ahead. It's that simple. Okay, you can see in the bottom left that it just auto-saved. We are here in the core now, and so we're going to hit escape, exit game. Now we know that our save file is ready, and it is going to record us as being in the core. You can also see that save file 2 has appeared, because I now have a save in slot 2, which is the right slot, not the center slot. So we're going to take all the files, right-click, drag them over to backup, and copy here. You can see that in backup, they are all present now. And you can right-click drag. If you don't like to do that, you can also right-click, copy, right-click, paste, and that works for moving the files across as well. So backup is what we're going to use to get ourselves additional attempts. Backup copy is there just in case we screw it up. Like if you accidentally copy the active files over your backup after falling, and then you just erase your backup and lose your core save, that's what the copy is for. So we're backed up now. We're ready to try it. I'm going to go ahead and get back in game and show you the Alt F4 method.
A giant.
All right, now that we're in the core, we can just go over here. I'm going to show you the Alt F4 method, and then I'll show you some tips on the actual jumps. So we hop onto the first platform, and let's say we missed the second platform, right? If you're ready, when you jump, if you miss it, you need to hit Alt F4 really quickly. So I'll just like miss this jump on purpose, Alt F4, and now if I go and check my folders, you can see that my save 2 is last updated 9:49, 9:49. So it didn't change, which means that we're safe and we can try again. So you can see that was still pretty fast, but I'm pretty sure that was too slow. 9:54, yeah, you can see 9:54 instead of 9:49. So the save has updated. So if I load that save again, I'm going to be in that animation where I'm falling through the water. So what you have to do is just take your backup, copy it over, and then replace. Let's get back in here, and I'll show you some of the jumping techniques. The first thing is, you'll have all these like false images here. It can be kind of difficult to know which one you're looking at. If you just hit escape, that shows you where the actual raft is. So that's the real one. Go over here, and then like this. And then which one's the real one? You just hit escape, and the upper one is the real one. So that's the real one, is my understanding anyway. That's worked great for me. And you want to not sprint. Well, the two keys for the actual jumping that I found work for me is I don't sprint except for the fourth jump, and I try to jump exactly perpendicular. I don't do diagonal jumps, and I don't use A and D. If you have to use A and D to correct your jump, you're going to fall short. So, get an idea. So the upper one, Regular jump without sprinting. That's the first jump. And again, we're going to go perpendicular every time. Regular jump without sprinting. Here's another regular jump. And it was hard for me to see exactly where I was going, but I just trusted that it was perpendicular. You know, I used the red lines. When the red lines are about right, that's when you're about good to jump. That was a sprint jump. This one here, I do, again, red lines. And they're about to be lined up. Regular jump. Oh, I went too far. Alt F4? Was I quick enough? No, I was not. I was too slow. So that's just that's an example of how fast you have to be. So we'll just copy again. Something else I didn't mention before is that if it might actually help if you turn toggle sprint off. So let's do it again. So again, using the red bands to kind of line it up, I only jump perpendicular. So regular jump, and then regular jump. Oh. Oh wow, blink. How about that? I didn't practice this very much, so you're just kind of seeing my raw, like, you know, third time's a charm. So regular jump. And we're not waiting for the bands to line up. We're just using the bands to kind of get an idea of, you know, of where... Oh, god damn it. So regular jump. Now watch for this guy to come. Watch for the red band to be almost perpendicular. And right about there. Ooh, that was almost too... Almost fell right in. Sprint jump for the fourth jump. Ooh. Regular jump. Oh, that one's pretty short. I have to tap S on that sometimes. You do have a little air control, but you don't want to rely on A and D. You want to rely on your timing. That's something that I learned the hard way many times. I've fallen in. Oh my good lord. One of these times I'm going to get it. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. That was too early. How stupid do I have to be? Yeah, I think I've gotten in my own head a little bit. It's like, it's not that hard. I've done it before, so why pay attention? Which is exactly how I'm falling and dying. So let's just, like, try to be a little more serious. Sometimes use escape. I need to not forget to do that so I can remember which one's real. That, oh. Alright, regular jump. And... Come on, come on. Regular jump. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, jump. Jump. S, more different S. Third jump is also regular. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking... Oh, okay, see, it's... Oh, I forgot to sprint. That's the fourth jump. So regular, 2, 3. Need a sprint jump. 4. I had to tap S there. I don't know if I needed to tap S or not, but it felt like I felt like I was going to overshoot it. That's the only time that I do any kind of adjustment is tapping S for 4. By the way, if you hold W and turn your mouse, you do get a good amount of turn in the air. I never thought about, like, really using that. But, okay, see, now I'm being ridiculous. Okay, regular jump. Regular jump. Regular jump. Sprinty jump. Oh, okay, I did tap S. I really don't know if that's necessary or not, but it feels necessary. It's scary. Regular jump. That one's short, so I do use that holding W and turning. Regular jump. It's longer, but still a regular jump. Yeah, so 4 is the only sprint for me. Not too bad. You know what? Just for fun, I wonder if I could go back. Now that we are... And that I'm getting a little better at the pattern. It's about this. It's the same distance backwards, right? So, I mean, like, regular jump. Regular jump. Now, this is 4... Oh, hold on, actually. This is... Why did that feel so close? Oh, because yeah, I've miscounted. This is the 4th to last jump. Very scary. And then... That's the real one. Right about there. Oh, no! Okay, I didn't go all the way to the edge of the 4 platform. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly where you are in relation to it. But yeah, anyway. That's...
And that is how it's done.
Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. It really hurts.